Hello Aquarius, welcome to your December 2020 reading. Thanks for joining me. My name's Michelle. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Special welcome to my podcast listeners on Apple, Spotify and Amazon Music. Guys, if you stay tuned to the end of this reading, I'm doing a special sneak peek ahead at 2021, starting with January, of course. So if you'd like to stay with me, I'll be doing that at the end. And the main reading, the full 2021 year ahead forecast, will be down below. The link for that will be down below in the descriptions box. Okay, let's have a look here, Aquarius, because we've still got December to go in 2020. I'm drawn to the power of this elephant. An elephant in the animal spirit guide is a fire energy. And I'm noticing here that the elephant actually has a broken tusk. So it feels like an energy that's very powerful, but it's, gosh, I'm getting this message from Spirit saying someone feels broken. Now, that could be you, Aquarius. It could be another person that you're dealing with. But the elephant there is about power. It's also about memory as well. So there may be some kind of negative memory that's triggering this action. I get it as very forceful action. Now, we also have volcanoes, so volcanic energy, power again, very strong. Fire element here, eruption, from possibly from a memory to do with the past. Not a nice memory is what I'm getting from Spirit. So let's see where this goes. Aquarius, it could be you, could be someone around you. Word to the wise there that there may be some kind of explosive energy either within you or someone around you. Now, I've already meditated on this deck, but I want to do a few more shuffles here for you, Aquarius, for December 2020. Messages for the air sign Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. For my Aquarians, my wonderful independent Aquarians. So let's have a look here. Messages for Aquarius and one more shuffle. And don't forget, guys, I'm offering the sneak peek at 2021 at the end of this reading, and the full hour-long reading, the link for that is down below in the descriptions box. Okay, let's have a look here, guys. Aquarius, what do we have for you? 5 of fire, not surprising. Craftsman of air, the King of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles, or Ace of Earth. 10 of fire, gosh, yeah, that fiery energy around you. The healing card, well, we need that. The 4 of fire, goodness, okay. 2 of air. Balance. The Ace of air. And the Messenger of fire. Gosh, look at all this fire and air. Well, you know what feeds fire is air, guys. It makes that fire grow. Very powerful reading. Let's get into this, Aquarius. Aquarius, I feel there's something spurring you into action here. I feel it's competition. It feels competitive to me. Now, this could be in many ways. It could be in love, of course. It could be in life in general. It could be in the workplace. But I do feel there's an energy around you of force, power, maybe even elements of control. We do have this King of Swords here as well. Getting to the bottom of things, getting to the truth. The Ace of Swords, King of Swords. It feels to me like communication. It feels like needing to reach out and communicate. To be open with communication. To be truthful, first to oneself and then to others. To heal something. I get an energy of trying again with this, guys. I get trying again, but doing it a different way. This time it feels like more reciprocity. There may have been a situation, Aquarius, where either you weren't giving as much as the other, or vice versa, and there was an element of competition that came into this equation. That's what I'm getting. It could be a situation where you've had an opportunity. I've got the Ace of Earth here. An opportunity with someone, perhaps to start a relationship or to start a business. You didn't put in as much, or vice versa, and thereby it opened up the door, if you will, to competition. That's what I'm getting. This decision to be more, well, to give more or to receive more, it can be both, seems to reflect a choice to become more open and vulnerable. I've got the Two of Air, and in this card, for the benefit of my podcast listeners, it's a hedgehog, or I feel that's a hedgehog. It's not a porcupine. He's a small animal here, and he is of course prickly, but underneath he's very soft and vulnerable. So there's an energy here of needing to be more vulnerable in order to bring about more balance, because I do feel that this situation can be healed if this has brought conflict and an opening up of some kind of external force that's affecting this relationship. I get this energy of needing to maintain control. Gosh, yeah, for those of you who are involved with a controlling person, there's just a need to be very mindful about this person's motivations. I hope it's not you guys. It could be for some cross-watchers. It could be an Aquarian that is being quite controlling. I wouldn't say it's a little bit controlling either. With this elephant and volcanoes, it feels like a very strong force. And I feel it has to do with finding out some information about possibly a rival, either in love or in business, that there's competition. There's more people out there with this Five of Fire, Ten of Fire energy. It feels like something being illuminated, almost like a wake-up call, really. I get it as a wake-up call. But right in the center, I do feel that this can be healed. We've got this beautiful card of healing, and for the benefit of my podcast listeners, it's a circle of blossoms, and in the middle there is a circle of human figures. They're all holding hands. So it feels like connection, but connecting in a way which brings together and doesn't repel. You know, if we try to micromanage or control someone, especially an Aquarian, then they're going to run. They're going to not want to have that. You know, they're a very independent energy. It's not that you don't want partnerships. You do, Aquarius. It's just you want reciprocal ones. You don't want anyone controlling you. For those more enlightened Aquarians, I don't feel that you would want to control others, but again, there may be some Aquarians out there that have some insecurities, and thereby that brings out this element of control. I'm getting that for some. So this can be vice versa, guys. Gosh, you know, it's all about, where are the love cards here? I mean, for some of you, this isn't a love relationship. It may be a work situation where someone's kind of testing how much power they have over a situation, over a group even. You know, this could be someone who's a boss. But goodness, you know, it feels very authoritarian. It feels like someone trying to take advantage. If this is a love partnership, then I'm not seeing communication of love here. It's just control, force, power, like you must do this and you must do it this way. And I feel the other person here would be repelled by that. They would be someone who would be looking for the door, looking for other opportunities here, possibly with this 5 of fire, 10 of fire. I do get competition. But again, guys, this can be healed. We've got the 4 of fire. This is family. This is home and hearth. This is a sense of being with the ones we love, especially around the holidays. But if there is conflict, competition, it could be family. It could be family competition here that gets a little bit out of control. Siblings, for instance, who just get together for the holidays. I get a sense here of very much a competitive streak between family. The reason why there may not be cups cards here is that it's just an underlying thing. When we have family, we there's that automatic love, right? Even though they may tick us off. It kind of feels like that. It feels like there's an underlying current of love, but it's very combustible because the element here is one of who's better. Well, you may not have that, but the other person may. We've got this elephant and volcanoes. That volcano ready to erupt at any moment. And I do get this elephant's broken tusk. It feels like somebody here is broken, feels broken. Perhaps they're not feeling that they can compete anymore. But with this messenger of fire, I'm looking at this card, and for my podcast listeners, it's a boy, a page. He's got his scarab shield, and scarabs are an interesting thing because in the underworld they're known to be the collector of dung. You know how they roll up that dung. You've all seen that in the old desert movies there, and then. And that becomes the sun, so it's something very low becomes something very high. So there's an energy here of growth, of transition, low vibrational becoming more. And with this ram that's next to him, that feels like truth, it feels like seeking truth, it feels like honesty, in search of. So within this, I do feel that there needs to be honest communication in order to heal a situation between two people who seem to be very competitive and want to have some kind of control, like who's controlling the situation, and one person needing to be more in control than the other. It's a very, it feels toxic, and it feels, again, this volcanic energy, like it could erupt. There's passion here, yes, but it's passion used to control rather than passionate love. That's what I'm thinking. Now, the elephant, there's that old saying, right? An elephant never forgets. Memory. So this element of competition may be bringing up bad memories. Someone may be dragging up memories that you'd rather not. Yeah, it feels like that. It feels like something being dredged up from the past that's triggering this. But guys, this can be healed. This could be healed if there's open and honest discussion, and this energy of competition can die down. I feel someone just needs a little bit of assurance or reassurance that they're good enough, or that they're valued, guys. But let's see, I'm going to get a card from the Angel Wisdom Tarot for you, Aquarius. Message for Aquarius, please, Spirit Guides. What does Aquarius need to hear? Yeah, it feels like somebody just needs assurance or reassurance that that they're good enough. Someone just feels a little bit broken. Okay, let's see what we've got. The Four of Pentacles. Okay. Extremes in giving or receiving money, time or emotions. Seeing things as black or white. Yeah, it's about opening up, giving and receiving here. I don't feel that this is about money though, guys. I'm not picking up anyone asking for money. It just seems like someone who is very closed off. I mean, again, I'm talking about the lack of cups in this spread. Very closed off on an emotional level. They may even be broken emotionally, and the only way that they can feel like they're in control of their emotions is by using this force. But it's force that comes from, believe it or not, a place of love, though you would never imagine that, because it seems to erupt in a very negative kind of way. Whenever this person gets triggered by something, some memory that they have in the past, there's something that happened that triggers this response. But we'll see where this goes, guys. I'm going to do the sneak peek at January 2021 now, so please stay tuned. Okay, Aquarius. Well, for the 2021 year ahead forecast, I'm going to start with laying down a base layer from the Angel Wisdom Tarot. I've already been meditating on these cards, so I'm going to cut them and put one down per month for Aquarius for 2021, starting with January. Now, I don't read these base layers in reverse, but I do read the tarot in reverse. February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, and one for the overall energy. Let's also get a major influence for you, Aquarius, for 2021. I've been meditating on these cards. A few more shuffles here for Aquarius. Major influences, please, for Aquarius. Major influences. Starting with January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December, and one for the overall. And let's also get a major event, one per month, starting with January. Been meditating on these cards as well for Aquarius for 2021, starting with January, please. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, and one for the overall. And let's get a spirit animal for you for the year, for the entire year. For Aquarius, please, spirit guides. What do we have? Spirit animal for Aquarius. The giraffe. Seeing the big picture. Of course, the giraffe, very long neck, can see quite far in the distance. They have very large eyes as well. And giraffes, of course, need to stretch upward to reach the treetops, and they can look down from that high vantage point. So observing things from a higher view, higher perspective. You know, I was talking about in the December reading about that scarab or the dung beetle there, going from the lower vibrational energy to the higher, needing to see things from that higher view. The sun also, I'm getting that. So broadening your view, opening your eyes to see what others need or are experiencing. Seeing things through the eyes of others. I'm also getting that. And seeing the big picture that you fit into. Aquarius. So not just your viewpoint, but the vantage point of others as well. Aquarius, let's have a sneak peek at January. We do have the Ten of Cups. So this is about having a happy marriage, that happy ever after, true emotional contentment, having a very loving relationship with family. Family, again, I was picking up a lot of strong family influence there. Needing to see the perspectives of others in family, not there is an element around this of putting yourself in another's shoes. Let's see what the main influence is here, guys. Yeah, the Five of Swords in reverse, and I was picking that up in December about this competition thing, needing to feel like they're the winner, a very strong ego. Now, it could be, Aquarius, that you're involved with a family who is very, very conscious of image, of how things appear. It may be that I'm picking up. And the main event is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So things not being in balance. And I was also picking that up in December there, the need for reciprocity. Yeah, it feels like a family situation where the balance is skewed towards one person in particular who feels like they have all the control. Maybe because they're the main breadwinner, it could be that, or it just could be the fact that they perceive themselves to be in a position of power. It could be more of the masculine energy that I'm picking up around that, but maybe not. It can go the other way as well. So this need to be in control, need to be in power, possibly not doing as much in the home or for family, other than for some bringing in the bacon, bringing in the money, that kind of thing. Yeah, so the need for there to be more reciprocity and not this wanting to win thing that I'm picking up. I'm getting a lot of ego, and again I'm getting image. Things needing to be seen as perfect. And anything but here, guys, anything but. It feels very much like scratch the surface of this, and it feels very, gosh, it's kind of like buying that bag that you think is Louis Vuitton, and a week later it's like fraying around the edges, and you go, it kind of feels like that. It feels like something that should be, that Ten of Cups is it feels like there's a lot of chips and cracks in a perfect veneer. That's what I'm getting around family. Okay, so it's the need to see things from a higher perspective, to see things from the vantage point of others. Some of you may be dealing with someone who's very controlling and just refuses to see any other way but their way. For some, it could be the Aquarian that's doing this as well. But we'll see where this goes in the year ahead forecast, guys. Interesting reading. I hope that you join me. The link for the year ahead forecast is down below in the descriptions box. It'll be about an hour-long reading. And if you're listening on the podcast, thanks for listening, guys, on Apple, Spotify, and Amazon Music. And for you guys, you'll have to go to the YouTube channel, Gypsy Insights by Michelle. Click on any of the December readings, and below the reading, you'll find the box which contains the link for the year ahead forecast for all of the signs. You can purchase them singularly, or you can get all 12. That way you can look at all of your placements and other people's as well, which is a lot of fun. So Aquarius, wishing you a happy and safe holiday period and new year, and I will speak to you again very soon. Bye for now, guys.